What is grounding? A term we hear so often in spiritual circles. But what is it? And does it have real-world benefits? Is it simply a metaphor? Or can we take it literally? So even as a small child, I really felt this strong sense of connection with the earth, and I hated wearing shoes. My mother was always telling me to put on my shoes, and I really felt so disconnected when I put on shoes. I hated it, and I'm always taking them off. I also always preferred to sleep closer to the ground, like these weird high beds. Like as a child, I had a high bed with all this air underneath, and it used to give me nightmares. So much in our society prescribes that we cut ourselves off from nature, from that which we're truly connected to, and therefore cut ourselves off from ourselves. So grounding is simply the act of becoming grounded, of connecting with the earth, and this can happen literally by physically touching the earth, or it can happen energetically through visualization or energetic practices or other practical tools. In the metaphoric sense, to be grounded is to be sensible, practical, and calm. And to be literally grounded is to literally touch the earth, right? And we can think of electricity, right? We ground or earth our electricity because this is safer. And our bodies are electrical, right? When we touch the earth, there's literally like release of negative energy that is happening. This is scientifically shown. Electricity is a major component of our nervous systems, right? Our nervous systems regulate how we feel emotionally, if we feel safe or unsafe. Touching the earth, therefore, regulates our nervous system. And it aids many healing responses, right? There have been studies that have been done with cancer patients, and they've literally hooked them up with wires to the ground, and people who were constantly earthing or grounding had better recovery rates. This is why people who work in gardens or forests or with nature are just such calming, grounding energies. And they also tend to live longer. So there are plenty of studies in medical journals showing actually the potency of earthing, which really is just catching up with ancient knowledge, right? When I discovered the spiritual concept of grounding as a preteen, I was not surprised. And it was just the affirmation I needed to trust my intuition on these things. Like, I knew I didn't like not being connected to the earth. This is when I began to work with the visualization of imagining roots growing down from the body or the base of the spine, sometimes the feet, into the ground, and grounding the self energetically in this way, which is also very powerful and potent, but it does take focus. It's much easier to just go touch the earth regularly. But if, for example, you live in a high-rise building, this can be a powerful tool for getting yourself grounded. And hi, in case you didn't know me, my name is Carla, I'm a psychic, and so I can honestly attest to the fact that this meditation, if done with focus, really does work with grounding your energy. It can be just as potent as touching the earth. It does, however, require you to believe in your ability to move energy. And so many people don't believe in the power of their imagination, right? How many of you were told as a child, like, oh, it's only your imagination, like brushing it off like that's nothing. Hello, your imagination is a doorway. And it opens doorways to many realms. So the practice of this visualization of sending roots down into the earth is a really powerful one to practice and become a master at, because it can help you to heal, it can help you to be calm, it can help you to regulate your nervous system, and so much more. But if you build for yourself a life where you just touch the earth constantly, you don't need to be all spiritual and energetic about this. You'll just be grounded, which is great. So grounding or earthing the body is both literal and metaphorical. It can happen consciously through energy work, or it can happen consciously or unconsciously just through your daily life. And these literal and metaphoric layers act together. The metaphoric elements of grounding is present, stable, embodied, healthy, nourished, just to name a few. As a psychic, I'm easily able to sense when people are grounded or ungrounded, but honestly, I don't think you need to be psychic to notice that. Really, it's quite easy to get people's energy to shift from ungrounded to grounded. It just takes a little bit of breath and focus and nervous system regulation. People who are highly grounded are not very anxious and not lost in weird little imaginary worlds. They're very much present here in this reality, even if they're aware of other realities. It's important to note that being grounded is not a set in stone thing. It's an ebb and flow of life. Just because you're grounded today doesn't mean you'll be grounded tomorrow. And so, as with all things in life, it requires some maintenance, right? You're not going to breathe all of the air you need for the rest of your life right now in this moment. No, we're going to keep breathing every single day. So let's just take that metaphor layer a little bit deeper with some mythology. Many mythologies in our world talk about man being made from the clay, right? Not only Christian, but many others. So we can see the act of grounding and coming back to our bodies represented by earth, connected to earth, this realm here, our home for our spirit, this realm here, as a return to our origins, a return to the womb, a return to our mother, a regulation of our emotion, our stability, a reminder of our inception, our creation, our beginnings. And it invokes some innate DNA kind of memory of being connected with that creator, our mother, our ancestry, that feeling of belonging, that moment of first animation when our spirit first enters this realm, these bodies. And quite ironically, it is through a connection of presence with these bodies, embodiment, physicality, that we can access these spiritual realms in such powerful ways. Many spiritual people can acknowledge a great truth, the idea of oneness, that we're all connected. We are all things, all places, all people, all beings. Yet right now, right here, we're having this experience of being separate beings. Here you're watching a video being created by another you, experiencing yourself as another me. Here I am communicating with another me, myself. Yet the power of being present in this experience right now, of us being separate, being grounded in this experience right now, grounded in our bodies, really allows us access to be fully with what is, with all that is. The earth, as a metaphor for our bodies, is a physical portal to connect with the divine that is us, within us, all things. And we can see the earth as an extension of our bodies. And our Mother Earth soothes us into that deep remembrance of our roots, our belonging. It's a felt knowing, not a cognitive one. Just like a crying child lends the nervous system of its mother, we too lend that of Mother Earth. When that nervous system is regulated and in that state of calm, we can more easily live practical, grounded, happy lives. Grounding brings real world benefits. Of course, it would be impossible for this video to be comprehensive. There will always be other things to say and see here, and I'll be making a few more videos to help you with grounding. May you forever allow yourself to expand and grow in the most grounded manner, and may this be just a small contribution. And if you want to learn more about energy work, take your psychic development further, perhaps you're ready to sign up for the Psychic Development Program. Link in bio below.